We live in the Midwest, so obviously there are days like today where there's snow. And every now and then we got to drive in the snow. So the debate has always been, does it make sense to buy snow tires or can you get by on all seasons? So I brought some of my best buddies and/or the only ones who said yes to come out on a Sunday. And we're gonna test this.
All right, my name is Tevin. This is my 2019 Golf All-Track SEL. I got this car to be a daily driver. My other car is actually a 911, so I needed something that was a bit more practical, has space in it. I've done a couple modifications to give it a little bit more power. But yeah, that's why I bought it, and I'm obviously a Volkswagen guy, so this fit the bill. I've had winter tires before, but we don't get a ton of snow out here, so I opted for some all seasons, the Michelin Cross Climate 2s. So it's still not a bona fide winter tire, so I think the winter tire will still be a little bit quicker, a little bit more controlled around with acceleration and turning. But overall, I think this will still be, comparable.
So my name's John. I drive a 2023 Subaru WRX. The reason I bought this car was because it's got that all-wheel drive system that everyone raves about. And then just a couple mods and you're pushing 350 through wheels. So the reason I bought winter tires was because when I first bought the Subaru, it came with summer tires, which is obviously not going to be good in the winter time. So what I ended up doing was buying some aftermarket wheels, keeping the summer tires on there, and then putting winter tires on the stock wheels. So my prediction between the all seasons and the winter tires, I'm thinking that the winter tires are going to be a little bit better. He's only had them for a year, but I got 3 seasons on mine.
Now our methodology is this. We have a course set up here, a makeshift course in my driveway. We're gonna start at the end of the driveway, accelerate all the way down the driveway. We're then gonna make this turn, this left turn. We're gonna go around the loop and then back towards the end. So that'll be our test. What we're gonna do is we're gonna time it, 3 heats. We're gonna take an average of all the times, and then we're gonna see which car has the best performance to finally put the rumor to rest. All seasons versus snow tires.
Well, whenever you guys are ready, I can do the second one.
Alright, we're ready.
Very consistent in all those runs. We haven't figured out whether we want to tell you the time yet or not.
I thought you did tell me the time.
We lied to you.
Oh, okay.
Watch throttle.
Alright, now we're good on you.
All right, cool. So we got the results, and We're gonna go inside where it's warm to go over that. And then you guys still don't know which car performed better. So we're gonna go in, reveal that, and then we'll talk about, do a quick wrap up. But before we do that, if you're liking this type of content, I'm gonna be making more motorsports related content, cars, motorcycles, and aviation as well. So if any of those things are interesting to you, make sure to, of course, click that like button below and subscribe to my channel so that you see the future videos as they come out. All right, so first of all, who do you guys think had the fastest time out of either of you?
I think he might have had I think he actually had the fastest time.
Okay, so you each think the other person had the fastest time. Okay, this isn't really getting us anyway. All right, so fastest time actually goes to John. Yep, fastest time with a time of 22.81.
A little surprised. I know I had like a bunch of inconsistent numbers, so I guess it's slightly surprised.
Bob, for you, are you?
No, I mean, well, because I was taking his times, so I saw that there was one really fast one. I was like, oh man, that was moving a little bit, but it looked like your slowest one. You'd probably be surprised to hear which one it is if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Because the fastest times always look slow, but they're not.
So the slowest time was.
You also had the slowest time.
I mean, I basically did
You
a
did.
180 on one of them.
Yeah, I think that was sliding completely sideways. Probably gave away a lot of it.
Yeah.
So you did have the slowest time at 24.79. So about 2 seconds off.
Okay.
What's your perception of him being the slowest time? Does that line up with what you thought, or?
I think his car's probably harder to control than mine was, because mine's front wheel drive biased. So it's mostly controlling the understeer, where he kind of had to do a bit more oversteer control. Yeah, I bet after some more runs you'd get a hang of it, but I mean, there's only so much you can do in 4 runs.
So the best average time with averaging all 4 runs together goes to Tevin.
Figures. Well, yeah, you were saying I was pretty consistent the whole time.
Your average time was 23.81. When we took, for those 4 runs, when we took John's 4 runs and averaged it, you were 23.997.
Pretty close.
So you were very close.
Yeah.
So when Bailey and I were going and crunching all the numbers, we thought it might be interesting to just take the first 3, since that was the original plan, is to take the 3 runs and average those. So when we averaged that, the results were even more interesting. So for John, your 3 runs averaged together was 23.92, and then Tevin, your 3 runs were 23.93.
Oh,
so
wow.
technically,
Really close.
with just the 3, you would have won
Yeah.
by 0.01.
Yeah.
So a win's a win, right?
Yeah.
People are wondering, like, should I go buy a set of winter tires dedicated? From your perspective, do you feel like the winter tire is a warranted purchase?
I mean, I think it depends on the car. So like with the All-Track, it's our daily, so we're not looking for crazy summer grip. So it gives enough grip in the summer, and it's still definitely usable in the winter. But if you have like a WRX that's a bit more performance focused, you're gonna, if you put those cross climate 2s on WRX in the summer, you'll just shoot right through them.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on it hard. So it just depends on the car, I think.
That was a very, what people don't know is
Very
that you're a
lawyer
lawyer, so
response.
that was a
It
very
depends.
lawyer response.
It depends.
We're gonna need you to pick a stance. You gotta, you know.
Yeah, if I had to pick a stance, I'd go 2 separate sets. For sure.
2 separate?
Yeah, I would go 2 sets.
It really depends on the car. Like if I had a normal daily, it would just be all seasons all day long. But for this car, I like to push in the summer.
Yeah.
I want something that's got good grip and not get destroyed within a season.
Yeah, and the interesting thing too is like we were just talking about with the all-season tires, there's different levels of an all-season tire you can buy. Just for kicks and giggles, I took my Tesla Model 3 out there, and on all seasons I had Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, and it did horribly. It was like what?
30 seconds.
30
a little over 30
second
seconds.
plus times, lap time. So same course, same conditions, same ambient temps. So
And then the EVs put down power better too. So they
Yeah,
modulate the power
with the
better, and it's
modulation.
still slower.
still slower, substantially. As you guys know, we've been planning this video for like close to a month, figuring out when we can get out there and shoot.
You called me 2 days ago, but okay.
That's true, yeah. So yeah, that's true. You did get brought in 2 days ago, right? We were planning this video for like a month, just trying to figure out how do we get a day that works for all of us, where it needs to be a weekend, where there's plenty of snow on the ground, and even today we didn't have as much snow as we wanted, which is why we did it in my driveway. It's like in the Midwest, Chicago specifically, Like, is snow that big of a factor where it makes sense to actually invest in a separate set of tires?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you live in like Wisconsin or Michigan, there's definitely a stronger case to be made for a dedicated winter. But like out here, we don't get crazy snows. We get maybe a handful of snows a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not here. But yeah, if you're like in Wisconsin or Michigan where they get snow every day, then I would probably get some dedicated snows. You might even need studs up there. Honestly,
Or
depending
chains,
on
yeah.
Depending on how far north you are.
All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for this video. We're gonna go to the next phase for us, which is eating some food. But hey, if you like this video, like I mentioned before, just make sure to like and comment and let us know what you'd like to see next. Catch you later. Peace.